Now, the Electoral Commission says it's ready to conduct the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. Speaking to Evans Mensah on an upcoming episode of PM Express, Dr. Bosman Asari, Deputy Chairman of the Commission, confidently stated that the EC will organize credible elections, even if they were held next week. Dr. Asari emphasized the Commission's commitment to ensuring a smooth and transparent electoral process as the nation gears up for another significant democratic milestone.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we are ready. And I wouldn't only say we are ready, we are fully ready.
Fully?
Fully ready.
That's some statement with 18 days to go.
Yes, because as we speak now, a number of the things that must be done, we are pretty much ahead of schedule. So we are fully persuaded that come December 2nd for the special voting and December 7th for the main elections in terms of presidential, parliamentary, we are fully ready, and I believe that the good people of this country are also very much ready for the elections.
You must have a checklist of things that you tick off once you sort of meet the milestone before elections. What makes you say you're fully ready? I mean, what are the key indicators that is influencing that very bold declaration?
No, in terms of, let me look at it from the ballot papers for the elections. As we speak now, a chunk of them, almost over 50% of them have gotten to the regional capitals in the regional police armories. Apart from that, training of officials, which is very critical, has also started. We've done the national level. We are about to take off with the regional level. And apart from the regional, then we move on to the constituency level. And for all this, we have a clear plan in place. So on the basis of that, I can conveniently say that we are fully ready.
Okay, fully ready as in if the elections were next week?
Well, if elections were next, we will still be able to do it. The reason why we'll still be able to do it is that with the exception of the AHAFO and voter reasons, which we announced last week that because of certain issues we've identified with the serial numbers, we're going to have them printed again in another printing house. Apart from that, and you know, those who are printing too, we have strong evidence that this week they should be able to finish for us to transport them to the various regions.
Well, still on the EC has dispatched ballot papers to some regions across the country. Our correspondents have these updates.
We understand that they had to make a stop in Kumasi, but checks show that it was just for some security reasons because it was getting dark. They needed to wait and continue the journey. So they arrived here yesterday, Monday afternoon around 4 p.m. They arrived at the regional police headquarters in Bolgatanga. This was where the ballot papers were uploaded in the presence of security personnel, some representatives from the political party were all there. They continued from that point, from 4 p.m. Up to sometime before 8 p.m. The political party representatives were all there to ensure that the seals to the bags that contained these ballot papers were all intact.
For the northern region, they are yet to receive their badge. I checked with the EC office this morning, and the authorities are telling me that the region is yet to receive their own. He's unable to tell when it will arrive. So he says that they are expecting it, but he's unable to tell when it's arriving. He says that there are some issues. It's not ready yet.
But unfortunately, the materials did not arrive as planned. I engaged the regional EC officer, Dr. Gabriel Deyebwa, and the message he gave us is that they were expected to bring the presidential and then later the parliamentary, but later the information they received is that the EC or from Accra, they are bringing both materials together, maybe today or tomorrow. They've not yet confirmed whether their materials will be arriving today or tomorrow, but certainly within the week, the materials will be in the region.
Now, the Coalition of Domestic Election Observers, CODEO, is raising concerns over voter buying, abuse of incumbency, and limited voter education efforts. The report, based on observations from 97 constituencies nationwide, also details the dominance of the NPP and NDC in campaigning activities and calls on stakeholders to uphold fairness and intensify voter education. Let's run you through some of the key findings. Now, it says that improvement in voter education efforts, which means that as comparatively this year, the EC has been able to increase some sort of voter education, and as you can see on our screen, increase the voter. And also number 2 says that political campaign activities, as you may have heard, that the NPP and NDC amongst all of the parties have a bit more of dominance in their activities. And also, yes, it gives us the education of the NPP, says that education, food and agriculture, and water, health and sanitation were the main policy focus for the NPP. Now, if it comes to the NDC, the economy, unemployment and corruption is mostly their policy focus during their campaign. We'll be bringing you details of these key findings in most of our subsequent bulletins.